to slow down the game a little bit. Same thing from Kicks. They know bleeding the clock is the main goal, but perfect.
That first half, they were having fun, they were thriving, and now it does seem like they're struggling a bit.
A strange face to split we're seeing in this matchup. Nothing but attacker-sided rounds being claimed, and even looking at GX, a lot of the things that were going wrong for them in that first half, Purpo was just being shut down every time they looked for opening aggression. That's a bad sign. When you move onto your attack side of split, you really need to be finding your early round aggression successfully, and I think the recovery from that point has been remarkable, as evidenced by the fact that he's just taken down Durka in another opening duel. That didn't happen in the first half at all, I think.
I feel like Durka is meeting the exact same problem, though. It's these patient defaults that GX are running, the same that Vitality were doing, a slow-paced, okay, let's wait out some of that early U2 that we know is coming, and Durka's trying to pop flash himself into those angles where there are 4 people waiting. And they're so prepared, like I said, when he was playing on the edge of that box, that has been cleared every single time by GX. They've been methodical in their approach to dealing with positions he likes to play. Shutting him out of the game is something teams rarely are able to do, but they have been able to do it. And you look at what they're doing with all their utility here, they are making it very difficult for players to make a play.
Online here for the side of Vitality. Breach putting in the rolling thunder, but they're inside the smoke with a shorty in hand. Purple, it's nasty, but the shot doesn't land. And now Vitality flood in through the gates, left wide open by that pick. Oh, Runner's even blind in the corner, caught by the util and forced into the open. Vitality, there were struggles here, and it seemed like GX were hot on their heels, but now they've landed all the way at the finish line. Just one more step, and they can move on to Lotus.
Yeah, a big rolling thunder. Even though it needed to be preceded by another stun, it definitely helped them out with clearing out the back of the site. And that's the rounds that we've seen them win. I think other than the one where we saw a GX run out of time, it was using that Armageddon on the back of the site to force them into awkward fights. I think when Vitality have done that, they've been able to take some fairly comfortable rounds. Now though, just looking at one, they are slightly favored when it comes to that ultimate economy. I say slightly, but there we go, already. A fantastic utility damage. Purpo left within inches of his life, and well, eventually the job just gets done. Safe, less, combining. As Runner and Cloud are left to try and pick up what is a shattered vase of a round.
Now, if I see Westside still alive here, I'll give him 50-50 odds. GX, well, Cloud tagged up, Cloud dealt with. In fact, it's all onto Runner. Vitality, they had a huge lead. They stumbled, but they didn't trip and fall. Right back onto their feet. Runner has managed to slip up behind them. He's got 2 kills lined up in front of him, and he'll connect those nicely. But still, another 2 to go. The spike to be retrieved, and utility to fight through. Kicks has everything. With 35 seconds on the clock, there's still a paranoia on Sivo, and no doubt the fault line to come through soon for Kicks. Runner, he has his work cut out for him.
If any of these closer angles are free to walk past, 20 seconds left to try and make some sort of move, make some sort of play, and they're playing on this sort of elevated angle. Both players in the corner, but the paranoia is going to make things awkward. The reposition might make it difficult for him to take these fights. And more Vitality when it comes to two players peaking at the same time. They get it spot on.
A wonderful display from Vitality here on map 1, commanding the first half, but a bit more of a battle in the second. For GX, it's a good sign with their map pick of Lotus up next. For now, though, we're off to a break.
God bless you, that was funny. But can you tell the crowd to quiet down a bit? That's the rank demon right there.
Bro, the crowd went wild. What the...
Yeah, the crowd is...
Red Bull gives you wings.
In your way, cause 10% of something is better than nothing. You better do something if you wanna be something. I can feel my stomach rumbling, I'm hungry. Big things coming, I ain't bluffing. Yeah. No, I don't wanna stay the same, yeah. So I keep pushing through the pain, yeah. That's the only way to make a change, yeah. So I fight every day and train, yeah.
आवाज बड़ा था आवाज
1000 स्टेप्स कैसे कर लेते हो आप? नेक्स्ट क्लाइंब माउंट एवरेस्ट।
जॉब में प्रमोशन के लिए क्या क्या करना पड़ता है?
माझा आवाज येतोय का आता? हॅलो 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 लेट्स गो बस भाई अजून काय काम आहे आपल्याला झालं वी कॅन स्ट्रीम अभी वी कॅन स्ट्रीम Statistically, I think Vitality is gonna win this. It's an easy win for Vitality right now.
Team Vitality, they are
GH is
back to
totally
their
dependent
winning
on
ways.
but
I'm your host
Helper is
Ingo,
not
and I've got
performing,
Kruger and Billy
so
here with me
we
in
don't know
the
what's gonna happen.
studio. Now, a great
But
start for Vitality, but I can't help but feel like GX maybe
for
could have had
GH
it
right
at some
now,
point if the first half went a little bit
but
better.
as
One thing that
expected,
actually
Vitality
was
is dominating.
throwing me off a bit is that even on the times that they
We'll
were
just
losing, you would
wait
see
for
a Giant
Fnatic's
X
match,
so happy,
and
like they
then
were
we'll,
enjoying
you know,
every single moment that they were
happen.
on the stage, and I was like, damn, are they now
So
confident